Thank you for tuning back on in, folks. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A, the Ready Talk Boxing Show, the IBF lightweight title. Richard Commey, Teofimo Lopez. 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, 100 sweep. What is this fight? How do you see it? I have it. Someone getting knocked out. I can tell you that right now. Stay tuned in, finish the episode, and you'll find out who Mr.A is picking. Thank you for your time and support. Follow me on Twitter at RRTB Show, at RRTB Show. This is the home for your boxing junkies. I'm addicted to the movers. You might be addicted to the uppercuts. You might be addicted to the heavyweights, the bantamweights, the super lightweights, the lightweights. And here we are. We're talking lightweights. Now, we're going to run down the numbers for those who like numbers, for those mathematicians who love boxing. Richard Commey, the champion, orthodox, 32 years old, 5'8". They're both 5'8". Commey is coming in with the 71 reach to the 68 and a half. According these numbers are a box rec, of course. 29, 2, and 26 knockouts. We all believe in Richard Commey's power. We've seen him with stiffer competition for sure, in some dog fights. And I think about 50-50 people of this show or any boxing fans will argue or make a defense for his two losses, Easter and Shamatnikov. I believe that was his name. Yeah, Dennis. Then you got 14-0 with 11 knockouts. How severe is Teofimo Lopez? It looks nice. He's flashy. He's punching hard. Competition is very, very weak. Um, his biggest competition was probably Tatley. That's probably his best uh, opponent, and he stopped him with a fifth round body shot. Now we going into it. Going into it. Obviously, this fight gets the winner. I mean, this winner goes on and challenges Loma. Who do you think is a better matchup for Loma? Do you think it's Commey, the power puncher? I do. I think it's Commey's the power puncher. I don't see Lopez being a. I think Loma stops Lopez easy, or just clowns him like he did Sosa. Now, as far as this fight, both fighters are very hittable. Within their combination exchanging, they are very hittable. You saw uh, Beltran was able to touch um, Commey, and you saw Nakatana was able to touch Lopez. As far as defense, maybe Commey has a better guard. He keeps his hands higher. Lopez carries his down low. I don't think any of them have superior footwork over the other. They're going to be in front of each other fighting. Um, who's going to be the aggressor? Probably is going to take a little edge in this fight. I don't think any of these two boxers are superior back foot fighters. It's going to be very interesting to see if these guys are going to stay in the middle of the ring, or is someone actually going to be pushed back, or is someone going to voluntarily take the back foot fight to walk around. What is going to happen, you know? And then that one aspect always comes to mind. Ghanaian African period fighters, they got fucking cinder block for heads, but they could be fucking dropped from body shots. Seen a lot, like in the 2 years that I created this show. I like watching Ghanaian boxing because if you stay tuned, or you've been tuned into the WRT boxing show, I like when I had more time to do more shows. I used to do a fight card grades, and I used to judge on just everything: production, crowd participation. And I like Ghanaian crowds. They play the drums and all that shit. So I've been watching some Ghanaian. That's how I found Dogbo. I found Dogbo just by watching Ghanaian boxing because the crowd. And And like I said, through watching some African boxing, cinder blocks for heads, but their body is fucking fragile. So can Lopez, with his pretty decent counterattack, will he be able to take advantage of the skinny frame of Commey? I don't think he has enough power to one shot um, drop Commey, unless it's 32 aged overnight and Commey just punch resistance is a little damaged, because we've seen Commey take some shots. We've seen Commey get in some wars, take some shots, and I don't think Lopez hits that hard to what his hype is. I think Commey is the harder hitter, and I think he will win those exchanges. And I think as the fight goes on, Lopez younger energy will be drained, and he was going to pop shooting, which I think that will favor Commey. I think Commey's style is going to last, the whole slugging style is going to last 12 rounds, while I think Lopez in midway rounds will go into pop shooting and try and use the ring generalship and jump in with those left hooks. Now, again, that left hook can be deadly because Commey has a tendency to reach, overextend, miss, and that body, whether the left hooks to the body or left hook to the head. Commey, good inside game, good reach game. Lopez, I would say his inside game is better than his outside game. Like I said, both these guys are going to be right in front of each other to be hit. Will the energy come into effect with the adrenaline? Get Lopez, his toughest opponent, the spotlight? Will it zap some energy out of him soon? Will he be kind of getting that second win in mid-fight, mid-rounds, where it force him to pop shoot one shot at a time? Will that affect him? While Commey's coming on strong, while he's over here pop shooting 1-2, and Commey's throwing some heat on him. It's going to be interesting. But I have 5th round knockout. Richard Commey knocking out Teofimo Lopez. I think the power is going to be too much, and the reach, and I think unless it just changes overnight, Teofimo Lopez has a bad tendency of carrying his hands low, and when he throws, he doesn't bring his hands back up high. And I think he's gonna get caught. They're both gonna beat the shit out of each other during some exchanges, but I think just Teofimo Lopez's his bad habit of carrying his hands low, period, and then bringing his hands back low after punches is going to get him clipped, and I got him getting knocked out in the 5th round. Thank you for your time and support. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow the show on Twitter at RRTB Show, at RRTB Show. Even if you don't want to subscribe quite yet, stay tuned in. Watch some more of the show, and hopefully, eventually, you become number 759, 760, 761, all the way up to 1,000. Thank you for your time and support.